What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man Chris Jones, NoVACAIN Kennels. It's Sunday, December 4th. Um, it's about 11:30 p.m. Late on the feeding of my dogs. I had a little catering gig for my uncle's church today, so your boy got in that kitchen and did his thing. But now I'm home. It's time to feed the dogs. All of them are hungry, man. Yes, I'm gonna post a video after this one, and it's going to talk about nutritional, not too much in detail, but it's going to talk about meeting the nutritional requirements. I mean, even with kibble and raw food, but specifically with the raw food, man, it has to be met in order to maintain a balanced diet and a balanced dog with good nutrition. Missing one of the dog feeders. Oh, no, I'm not. But you know, I'm a big advocate for raw feeding. Misha, calm it down. I talk about raw feeding all the time. Oh, let me show you guys this. See that there? That's some turkey meat with a turkey bone, making a bone broth. You see all that the fat and stuff on the top, and oil. But I'm a big advocate for raw feeding. I talk about raw feeding a lot. I have raw feeding information on my website. I have raw feeding information on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, where this video will be posted. And I talk to a lot of people, on the phone and in person about raw feeding. And I explain that raw feeding is easy, raw feeding is cheap, but it must be done a specific way. And I feel that I developed a formula that I can tell people to teach you how to do it yourself, if you choose to go that route. But I always make this statement that if you get into it and it's not done correctly, go to someone or start off going to someone who has been preparing raw diets for a long time. And I'm not a fan of buying store-bought raw diets. I'm just not a fan of that. I mean, you're really not sure what goes into it. I'm more of a fan of finding those people who feed and, ask them, hey, would y'all be willing to sell some of the food that you make for your own personal dogs to me? That way, they're helping you out and you helping them out. And the way you help them out is the same way you helping me out. When you purchase food, you're helping out their community, you helping them out because you actually helping them cut costs a little bit for themselves personally, so they're able to buy higher quality stuff to keep their formulas up to par. Now, if you want to do raw yourself, please, I don't know how to stress it. Do the research, man. Talk to people, But if you talk to people, follow their instructions. That's the thing that I'm finding a lot of people aren't able to do is really follow the instructions. But that's why I make so many videos and I write so many articles on my website, is to put the instructions out there for people to reference over and over and over again. Yeah, they're pretty hungry. They're waiting. But what we got going on today, man, we got some beef heart. I'm sorry, that's not beef heart. That's a goat heart there that I picked up the other day. Some goat heart. And then also we have my chicken and beef mix to go along with that. Yeah, it's a little more meat, muscle meat in this one and in this one. Yesterday I went a little heavier on Abe's and Misha's bone. So I'm going a little heavier on the muscle meat. And then King Ragnar has more bone in his than muscle meat. Because the pup needs the bone. And Mei Shang, she's about 50-50 with the bone and muscle meat. Now, when I say bone, I'm not meaning just all bone. It's my actual Frankenstein blend, so it's a formula with the organ meats and so on in there, but it has the right bone content to it. So when I talk about bone, anytime you hear me talk about bone, unless it's a specific bone that I'm giving them, like chicken necks or turkey necks, or chicken backs or turkey backs, or neck bones from porks, cow, uh, lamb, goat, any animal, um, you know, that's what I'm talking about. My bone in mix. But one thing I want to talk about real quick, and then I'm gonna feed them is I've been noticing iguana at stores, so I'm gonna get into seeing what what my dogs do with some iguana meat. I'm not sure if I gotta cook it or can I give it to them raw. I'm gonna look into that, but I'll let everybody know. And when I actually get ready to feed it to them, I would I would take a video so you guys can see it. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Because it looks interesting when I see it in the stores. But anyway, let me go ahead and feed my dogs up. Come here, King Ragnar. Come here, Misha. Come here, baby. Down. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. Here you go, Mason. Yeah, but it's your man Chris Jones, NoVACAIN Kennels. Be looking out for the video that's gonna follow this one to talk a little bit about balanced nutrition and nutritional requirements, and how I feel they should be met, and how they actually have worked. Now, if I talk about how I feel they should be met, the way I talk about it is actually what I have done for a while, and it's working for me, and it's working for other people that own dogs. Granted, some of them are dogs that are bred, and some of them aren't. There's more than 10 dogs that it's working for, so therefore I choose to pass on the information of how I feed and how I feel a dog should be able to get its nutritional requirements through raw feeding. Calm it down, girl. Stop trying to swallow everything. Food ain't running from you. So, it's your man Chris Jones, NoVACAIN Kennels, and I'm out.